Throughout the PowerPoint, I'm going to give each of you the name of a literary or rhetorical device, and you're supposed to remember that device for Thursday and give an example of it in the Aeneid, and you can probably find that with a Google search. Give now to my iron, or to my sword, the father of the Tiber, which I poise about to send, fortune and away through the chest of hard Helicis. Your oak will have these arms and the spoils of this man, or of a man. The god heard those things. It's a past tense, short for outdid. And while Helicis covered Emoan, unlucky he gives his chest exposed to the Arcadian weapon. And it's Arcadian weapon because Pallas is the one talking here, and he's the one that's about to hurl it. But Lysis, a huge part of the war, does not allow his battle lines frightened with such great killing of a man. First, he kills Abbas, opposing a knot and a delay, or difficult obstacle of the battle. The offspring of Arcadia is laid low. The Etruscans are laid low, and you all, Teucrians, bodies not destroyed by the Greeks. And John, your literary device is a syndeton. In the meantime, guys, make sure you're correcting your translations. The battle lines rush together, equal in leaders and in strengths. The last ones press on the ranks, and the crowd does not allow the weapons and the hands to be moved. From here, Pallas presses on and urges. And from here, opposite Lausus, not much does he differ in age, or not much does the age differ. And Agree, outstanding in form, but for whom fortune had denied a return into his fatherland. But the ruler of great Olympus, however, did not at all allow they themselves to rush together between themselves, for soon their own fates await those ones under a greater enemy. And Callie, your literary device is prolepsis. Oops. Meanwhile, the nourishing sister, being Juturna, but you don't know that yet, warns Turnus to relieve Lausus. Turnus, who cuts the middle of the battle line with his swift chariot. And as he sees his allies, and MC, your Hysteron Proteron, he says, it is time to stop from fighting. I alone am born against Pallas. He is owed, or Pallas is owed to me alone. And Kendall, you are Zeugma. I would wish that a parent himself were present as a spectator. He said these things, and his allies left from the field by the order, or with the order. And Rebecca, you are Apasiopesis. But with the departure of the Rutulians, this is short for Rutulorum, the young man then, having marveled at the proud orders, he stands amazed on Turnus, and he rolled his eyes through the huge body, and he surveys Obit from a distance all things with grim sight. And he goes against the words of a tyrant with such words. And with such words he goes against the words of the tyrant. Either I will be praised for spoils, rich spoils, having been captured, or I will be praised with a marked death. Um, let's see. The father is equal to each by lot. Or the father, let's see what I said. Yeah, the father is equal to each by lot. Raise up your threats. And having spoken, he proceeds into the middle of the field. And frigid blood, or the cold blood, congeals in the hearts for the Acadians. And Tawny, you are anastrophe. Anastrophe. Okay, so find an example of each. This was part 1 of your homework. Part 2, the next PowerPoint, or the next YouTube, is going to be to write down the translation for the lines we haven't done yet.